All right, family, we ready? Chris, put your hand on the Bible. Raise the hand. I, Christopher J. Durkin.
I, Christopher J. Durkin.
Having been duly elected county clerk.
Having been duly elected county clerk.
In and for the county of Essex.
In and for the county of Essex.
State of New Jersey.
State of New Jersey.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support the Constitution.
That I will support the Constitution.
Of the State of New Jersey.
Of the State of New Jersey.
And that I will bear true faith and allegiance.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
To the government.
To the government.
Established in the United States.
Established in the United States.
And in this state.
And in this state.
Under the authority of the people.
Under the authority of the people.
I do solemnly promise and swear.
I do solemnly promise and swear.
That I will faithfully.
That I will faithfully.
Impartially.
And justly.
Perform all the duties.
Perform all the duties.
Of the office of the county clerk.
Of the office of the county clerk.
Of the county of Essex.
The county of Essex.
According to the best of my abilities.
According to the best of my abilities.
And understanding.
And understanding.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and Happy New Year. First of all, I know the governor is going to walk in any minute, and when he does, you could all tell him that I said I know there will be an opening, soon to be an opening on the New Jersey State Supreme Court, and the governor could do no better than appointing the #1 judge in the state of New Jersey, my godfather, my uncle, the Honorable Eugene Cohen. Let's hear it for Eugene Cohen. I want to thank the voters of Essex County. I want to thank all the voters of Essex County, although I am partial to the ones who voted for me. I understand how important it is for everyone to take part in our democracy, from all eligible voters exercising their greatest right as Americans, the right to vote, to all the board workers, thanking all the board workers who make Election Day work, and all the candidates who win or lose. Without these ingredients, we have no democracy. I would like to thank the members of the Essex County Clerk's Office, the men and women, Arthur Wright, my deputy, the men and women of the Essex County Clerk's Office, who understand that they need to earn their keep every day on behalf of the taxpayers of Essex County. We have been met with many challenges over these last few years. 3 years ago, the federal government mandated that everyone needed a passport to leave this country, by boat or by plane. And the men and women of the Essex County Clerk's Office received more applications in a 6-month period than we normally do in an 18-month period. They handled it with professionalism and with a smile. And then 2 years ago, when we were faced with the largest election turnout since 1960, when more than 80% of the eligible voters came to the polls, we handled it with professionalism and with a smile. And I'm proud that we are a revenue-generating office. We've generated more than $2.5 million to the County of Essex over the last 4 years through fees associated with passports, with notary publics, with registering business names, and with issuing county identification cards. We have touched all 22 municipalities. They know who we are, and they know what we do. I want to thank Alex and Marie Trento. I want to thank Phil Elijah and Leroy Jones, Joe Parlavecchio and Bill Payne, Armando Fontura and John Clancy, Tom Giblin and Tom Durkin, Guy Corsani and Peter Stewart, and the 26 chairs throughout Essex County who made this victory possible. I want to thank my chairman, Phil Thigpen. Phil Thigpen is a dear family friend. He is the reason that I have a chance to serve the great people of Essex County. Phil Thigpen is a gentleman and a gentleman. I want to thank Steve Adebato. 17 years ago, I graduated from Rutgers University. Next morning, my father told me to get in the car. He wanted me to learn something about life, and he took me down to the Northward Center, and I worked for Steve for a year. And I got a chance to see the services that Steve provides his community. He is with his community during the sunrise of their life and the sunset. When I think of Steve and all he has done for his community through education, through daycare, through welfare to work, through taking care of our seniors, I can't help but think of that old saying that says, what we do for ourselves dies with us. What we do for others and the world remains and is immortal. I want to thank all the candidates on the November 2nd ballot that I got a chance to run with. Albio Series, who was Mr. Experience. Albio Series was a mayor. He was the Speaker of the General Assembly and now a congressman. I got a chance to run with the mayor of the Congress, the greatest constituent services congressman in Bill Pascrell. And I got a chance to run with a trailblazer, someone who epitomizes the American dream in Donald Payne. Donald Payne has worked himself up from being a district leader, a ward leader, a freeholder, a councilman, and now our congressman. I want to thank Joe DiVincenzo, who is Mr. Essex County. Joe understands that good government is good politics, and he practices it every day. Joe is a taxpayer's best friend and a bureaucracy's worst nightmare. When I think about Joe and the passion and the drive he has to make Essex County not only the best county in the state, but the best county in the country, I am awe-inspired. And we are blessed here in Essex County. We have great public servants. Public servants who have so much bravado and so much confidence, like Teresa Ruiz, like Dick Cody, like Joe DiVincenzo, like Ralph Caputo and Sheila Oliver and Donald Payne. When they go to the halls of Trenton and the halls of Congress, the reason they have so much bravado and so much confidence is because of you. Because they know that each and every one of you are standing with them and standing beside them. Their confidence is derived from your support. I want to thank my wife, Danielle. She is my rock. She stands with me through anything and everything. I am the lucky one in this relationship. She says I'm easy to live with, and I know that's because I'm never home. We have two beautiful children in Mackenzie, who's 4. Mackenzie, you want to wave? And Christopher, who's 3, and they are the meaning of life. And I want to thank my mother-in-law, Pat. I have the greatest mother-in-law in the world. She does anything and everything for us. I'll tell you, thank you, Pat. I'll close by thanking my parents. My parents never let my brothers and my sister and I forget just how blessed we were to be living in the greatest country in the history of the world. I can tell you there's no place in the world I'd rather be. There's no place in the world I'd rather live, work, and play. There's no place in the world I'd rather raise my family than right here in Essex County. And our diversity is our strength here in Essex County. But through all that diversity, we have a commonality, and that is that we are all Americans. And understand this. Understand that it is well to learn the ethnic backgrounds of your parents, to love and to cherish the ancient folklore, but never forget you are an American first. My parents are complete opposites. My father is the eternal optimist who thinks anything and everything can be accomplished through the power of persuading others to do it. My mother is a realist, and she does everything herself. They told me that life is a never-ending search for respect. First and foremost, self-respect, and then the respect of others. What I've found in life is that fulfillment doesn't come from leisure, it doesn't come from self-indulgence, and it doesn't come from acquiring things. Real fulfillment in life comes whenever you work with all of your spiritual and physical might to serve those less fortunate and to make this world a better place for all of us to live. And I will close with a poem, and I think it's fitting we're here on New Year's Day. It's a time of renewal, a time when we look towards our goals of the upcoming year. And in life is filled with peaks and valleys. And all we want in life are more peaks than we get valleys. And during a valley in my father's life, he handed me a poem. And I hold this poem near and dear to my heart because it tells us to live every moment to the fullest. And it goes like this. The clock of life is wound but once, and no man or woman has the power to tell just when the hands will stop, at late or early hour. Now is the only time you own. Live, love, toil with a will. Place no faith in time, for the hands may soon be still. Thank you, and have a happy new year. Thank you.